So this is going to come as a big shock to everyone, but the Division 2 developers have listened to the community, and I mean it's taken years. I don't know if it's going to be a permanent thing, but I recently put out a video saying that the game has really bad news. Basically what's going on at the moment is if you run the final manhunt mission with Anderson for Season 10, at the end of the mission, no matter what difficulty, you are guaranteed an exotic drop. Well, when I did that video, there was a tweet that said they are implementing and changing with the maintenance. The Dr. Home exotic rifle will now be the only exotic rewarded for the Season 10 prime target mission completion. But then we had an update, and this update actually come after the maintenance was supposed to happen. I'm not even sure if it did happen in the end. But they have now said, we've heard your concerns and decided against implementing any changes. You should be able to acquire the Dr. Home exotic rifle as a random exotic drop once you complete the General Anderson manhunt mission, or by replaying it with a new character. So if you don't have the Dr. Home exotic rifle, I don't recommend starting a new character to do the manhunt with and doing it that way. What I recommend is on your current character, if you just run the mission that has targeted loot for the Dr. Home exotic rifle, so just your general rifle targeted loot, you're going to have an increased chance of getting it to drop. I think this was a good decision. I totally understand people that can't get the Dr. Home. I totally understand that's really frustrating because you should have been guaranteed it. But at the same time, I think this is a fantastic idea to not implement any changes. They were jumping the gun just a little bit. They nerfed floor 10 in the summit, so you can't farm that for XP and stuff anymore. And it felt as though they were just taking farms away whenever they were found, so the players can't have any fun on the game, so the players aren't powerful, all that sort of stuff. So this, in my opinion, is a fantastic change. The fact that they're not implementing any changes, they went back against their initial decision and they're keeping it in the game so that you can farm the final manhunt mission, because it's not given to you for free. You still have to run through the mission. It might be normal difficulty, it might only take 15 minutes, but there's other ways you can farm, and RNG can kick in, and you could get 4 exotics in that amount of time. I mean, that's probably over-exaggerated a little bit, but you get my point. You still have to play the game and do things in the game to get the exotics. They're not just being handed out. But an extra bonus is with the, I think it was the last maintenance, they actually lowered the amount of enemies that spawn in the final manhunt mission. So it's now even easier to get your hands on exotics. And I think that's fantastic for the expertise system, for people missing exotics, also for people looking for the exotic components. I think it's brilliant that this is staying in the game. And I know people out there have their own opinions against it. That's totally fine. It's understandable that this is going to be frustrating for some people. But at the same time, whether it was intended to be in the game or not, I am glad it's staying in the game, because I think it's actually fun, and probably one of the most fun things to do at the moment is to go into this final manhunt mission and just run it over and over again, grabbing yourself exotics. And what we are going to do is leave the video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about everything in the comments. And check out this video if you want to see other content on the channel. I will see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.